Welcome to Just Telling Stories. Without further ado, let's get into the story. Once upon a time, there was a woman named Sarah who was married to a man named Tom. They had been married for 10 years and had 2 children together. However, their marriage had become stale and they had grown apart over the years. One day, Sarah met Tom's best friend, Jack, and they hit it off immediately. They started talking and hanging out more and more, and eventually they began to have an affair behind Tom's back. At first, Sarah and Jack thought they were being careful. They met in secret and they made sure to keep their affair hidden from Tom. However, they soon began to get sloppy. They would sneak around during the day, and they even started spending nights together when Tom was out of town. Unfortunately for Sarah and Jack, Tom eventually found out about their affair. He was devastated and heartbroken, and he immediately filed for divorce. Sarah and Jack decided to be together, and they moved in together shortly after the divorce was finalized. For a while, Sarah and Jack were happy together. They thought they had found true love and were excited about their future together. However, things took a dark turn when Sarah started to notice strange things happening around their home. At first, it was just small things like objects moving around or doors being left open. However, the incidents began to escalate, and Sarah became increasingly paranoid. She started to think that someone was watching them, or that they were not alone in the house. One night, Sarah woke up to find Jack standing at the foot of her bed. He was staring at her with a blank expression, and she could tell that something was not right. Suddenly, Jack lunged at her, and Sarah screamed for help. The police were called, and when they arrived, they found that Jack had been dead for several hours. It was determined that he had died from a heart attack, but the strange occurrences in the house continued even after his death. Sarah was terrified and didn't know what to do. She felt like she was losing her mind. One day, while cleaning out Jack's things, Sarah found a hidden room in their house. Inside, she found a journal that belonged to Jack. As she read through it, she discovered that Jack had been the one responsible for all the strange occurrences in their home. He had been gaslighting Sarah, making her think she was crazy, and had even caused his own death. Sarah was shocked and horrified, but she also felt a sense of relief. She realized that she was not crazy, and that Jack had been manipulating her all along. She also realized that she had been cheating on her husband with a man who was not only unfaithful, but also mentally unstable. In the end, Sarah realized that she needed to take responsibility for her actions and the consequences that followed. She also learned that sometimes, the people we trust the most can be the ones who hurt us the most. From that day forward, Sarah vowed to always be honest and true to herself and the people she loved.